I'm going to let you start on this because it's a bit touchy for me.
So we're just having a little bit of debate before we come on camera. I'm just talking on an exercise where I think they're not necessarily bad. I understand, like, sometimes you need to supplement things in for people who may not be able to do certain exercises. I think if you're specifying a certain muscle group, say like, for example, I want to get my shoulders bigger. If more doing a lot of heavy overhead pressing, heavy incline pressing or flat pressing, and then I decide to throw front raise into it, it's just a bit too much for me. Yeah, it's a bit samey.
We're saying military.
Yeah, so say you were doing over
If
it.
to do a military press,
Yeah.
front delt, rear delt, you would not implicate a front raise.
You can supplement them in. I just think...
I totally understand.
Yeah.
But what I am saying here is isolation's a massive thing sometimes. Yeah. Although we're antagonistically using forearm biceps, etc., etc. Me personally, I feel as though I'm isolating the front.
And you could argue the toss, it's also a good way of maybe throwing like a little bit of a finisher in, you know what I mean? So say like you've just done an heavy overhead press and you think I'll finish off like one little offset, just go to like front raise or something like that.
Yeah, as I say, there's no disagreement and there's a debate by all means. For me, there's no such thing as an exercise that's not worthy.
No, it's
but then on the other hand, you are correct by saying you're wasting your time because you know, you are wasting your time if you're constantly fucking doing biceps in 3 different types of ways. Once the myofibrils torn, this is so far as you can go, isn't it?
That's it, because stimulus and fatigue go hand in hand.
But what people do like to do, and I do know this from working with some bodybuilders in dedicated fitness, good gym by the way, they really work quite a lot on percentages of isolation and using as least antagonistics as possible. Although with the military, you're right, it's a lot more isolated. I do feel as though there's a few antagonistics involved. There's movement, and with that, it's about percentages of the muscle. But you know, again, there's no right way, there's no wrong way.
But obviously, if I'm trying to use my side delts and I want to build them up, then that's where that point comes in of like, you want that target muscle to be the limiting factor. There's no way really, if you're doing a flat press on incline or an incline press or an overhead press, that you can't get your front delt involved, you know what I mean? Impossible. Your side delt or your rear delt don't really get used that much when you do an incline press or a flat press.
That's what their argument would be though all the time. And the argument is, and the debate is always going to be, but how do I isolate this muscle a lot better? And that is not the best way, is it?
No.
Let's have it right. And please listen, understand guys, you know, we're in the gym world, we're all fucking friends here. If somebody debates with you or someone has a conversation with something, it doesn't mean he's the enemy. Some people find things differently, better. Endomorph, ectomorph, mesomorph, fucking small people, big people, fucking we're all different. And what suits them mightn't suit you. That doesn't mean you have to dislike them or you have to comment and say, well, this is better, this is better. You don't fucking know what's better because you're not in their world. Debating about the gym is what brings the gym community together. As long as we can finish it with a little high five and a cuddle, we're all right. I'm going to fuck them at the end of this.